to another video produced by retirecoast.com. Please visit our website, and I'll talk to you a little more about that in a bit. We are walking through Ocean Springs now. This is one of my favorite walks. We start at the park on Pine Drive and Kensington Avenue, and we're walking through one of the small parks that are part of this walk. As you can see, the park is small, it's very attractive, and it's quiet. It's just right off the street, off of Shearwater. Now, at this stage, we've already walked down Pine Street, south on Pine Street, to Shearwater, made a right turn on Shearwater, and this park is right next to the Inner Harbor. As you can see, it's beautifully landscaped and taken care of, and this is all volunteers that do this. Beautiful trees, cut the lawn on a regular basis, and now we're going to zoom in on the Inner Harbor, which you can see out there. I normally could have walked right down to the Inner Harbor, right there from the stairway, and then there's a seat down there. Now this is the Shearwater Park Trail, which is right next to where we just were, and this is the trail that takes you down to the water. It's a small area, but it's very nice. It's part of the Park Marsh Restoration Project. As you can see, the sidewalk that takes you down there to a seat. We're just right next to the park we just walked out of, and you can see that on the right side there. Terrific trees. Now we're walking up Shearwater Drive. We could have stopped and taken a detour and gone to the Shearwater store and taken a look at all the pottery there. It's a very unique place. That is a side trip. Now we're walking across. This is the Inner Harbor we're looking at right here. And that connects to the Outer Harbor, which connects to the Gulf of Mexico. Now we're turning around, and I'm going to show you the Outer Harbor on the other side. These boats that you just saw will have to come under this bridge that we're walking over. And this is on Shearwater Drive. This is one of the reasons I really enjoy walking around Ocean Springs. Very little traffic. This was about 9 o'clock in the morning on a weekday, and you can see there isn't much traffic. After everyone's gone to work, then it's pretty quiet, easy. Also, the speed limit's low, so people are walking alongside the street, even when there's no sidewalk to walk on, as I'm doing right now, going back and forth across the bridge. Beautiful house over there on the water. Nice art. And quite a few boats, as you can see. And now we're walking down Kensington Avenue. We've already walked across the harbor, and we're walking on Kensington, and we're going to meet up on Pine Street right near the park. I'm showing you some of the nice houses along the street, but it's the vegetation that I think is important. The beautiful trees here, 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, as I mentioned, which means that you can drive a golf cart in the community, which is great. Some of the houses are smaller, and then there are some newer ones. I'll show you some had damage after Katrina, so they were rebuilt on the site of a former house. This is a little bit to the east from the shopping area in Ocean Springs, but it's walkable. You can walk to the shopping area from here too. Notice these live oak trees. Some of them are quite large. They were trimming them recently. Every year the city comes out and trims them to make sure that trucks and cars aren't going to hit them. As you can see, the wires are crossing right through the branches on some of these trees. It's hard to get perspective. I'm using a wide angle lens here. for you to be able to see the thickness of the trunks. Now that house you just saw there, that was just recently completed. This house is fairly new also, you notice by the metal roof. The designs are very nice, they're in keeping. This is one of the largest trees in the city right here. It has a gigantic girth on it. I'm going to guess after measuring a few others, this one is well over 100 years old, and it probably has been trimmed many times, otherwise the branches would be hanging out into the street, blocking traffic. If you're planning to visit the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and particularly Ocean Springs, you might want to consider staying at the High Tides Cottage, which is managed by Christie's GulfBeachRentals.com. You can find this information in the article with the same topic here and on RetireCoast.com's website. If you stay at the High Tides Cottage, you can walk around the city easily without using a car. Thank you.